Hi, my name is Byron Agrita, and this is Public Pension Reform. Today, we're going to analyze public pension reforms by using the institutional model theory and the group model theory. Who are the players involved? Local and state government officials, pension plan firms, aka like CalPERS, active citizens in the community, employees and their unions. What are pensions? Well, public pensions are defined contribution plans. It's an individual retirement account where you received a fixed amount of money during your entire retirement years. It's based on the number of years you worked and a certain percentage of your salary. And the multiplication of that, the product of that, is what you get on a monthly basis. Whereas private pensions or defined benefit plan, also known as 401ks or 401as, is a retirement plan where you and your employer contribute to a set amount of money for your individual retirement account. Employees receive a set amount of money and no more. Why is this a problem? Why this problem warrants a solution? Well, citizen activists, aka taxpayers, feel that it goes against current defined benefit plans. The city officials do not feel like the city makes enough money from the market investment accounts to make up the difference, and current investment accounts for public pensions, like firms that like CalPERS, they're not doing well. They're in this current economy because of the marketplace. So public pensions right now are a real big problem. They're becoming a real big burden to taxpayers. Public pension firms' perspectives. Public pensions plans like CalPERS, which is one of the biggest public pension plan, are encouraging local governments to stay with public pension plans. Why? They say helps the government reduce high turnover rate and makes employees work harder at their jobs. Local and state government perspectives. The local government, both state and city officials, believe it's best interests of the citizen taxpayer to reduce the annual cost of public pension reform and use alternatives like private pensions. Citizen activist perspective. Citizen activists in their local community do not want to pay higher taxes to pay for the excess public pension cost. Government workers and their unions' perspectives. Government employees and unions do not. They want their current defined benefit plans because they feel if they're not defined, they would miss out in a lot of retirement money. They also believe it's unfair to penalize the future employees by creating a second tier of workers that will be grandfathered into a new private sector plan. What happens to public pensions in a normal market? On a normal market, where the investment are going good, stocks are doing well, and revenue is coming in, that money could be used to pay for the cost of the public pensions. Here's an example of how money could be divided during a normal market for public pensions. Employees typically contribute 10%. City and state governments contribute normally about 30%. And the money from investment accounts, the revenue from investment accounts, can pay 60% of the public pensions. What happens in a bear market to public pensions? Economic downturn, less money for real estate taxes means less money for city to invest in employees' public pensions. So the government has to use more of their money to make up the cost. Example of what happens to public pensions in a bear market. Here's an example. The city will have to make up a big portion of the cost of public pensions because investment accounts in this case can only make 20% amount in revenue, so the city has to take up 70% of the revenue, and employees still contribute the same amount, no more, no less. How can it be solved? We could come up with a hybrid of both the private sector and the public sector pension plans. Private sector like 401ks and public pension plans. If there were better federal guidelines, federal policy guidelines on what is the minimum employee and the minimum government contribution amounts, it would better define that throughout all local districts and state governments. If there be better federal guidelines on how to deal with litigation battles between maybe pension plan committees and the city council, it would better help dispute that. Things would be a lot easier. And maybe increasing the average age of retirement is a good idea in the long run. It would save a lot of more money. And public pension plans could probably use with increased retirement years. Basically, maybe retirement would be at 70 or 68 or something like that. It would save more money since we are living longer nowadays. And that is my PowerPoint presentation on public pension reform. Thank you.